Are you ready?
I'm really scared.
Well, let's just start with the wine. You can do that. It's a Chardonnay. Okay, you gotta say when.
Sorry. It's the win. Sorry, I forgot to tell you when.
It's like, oh, okay.
This one could be yours.
Are we?
It's your win! Got rid of half the bottle. There's probably only one glass left now.
Yeah, one Tanya-sized glass. Yikes.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh boy.
Let's do
We're
it.
gonna need to drink this while we're watching this movie.
Today on Postmortem, I am joined by my boss, Tanya Cabral.
Sorry about that. She kind of had to do this because, you know, I hire her.
What are we watching and why?
So, we will be watching The Exorcist. The why I'm still unsure of because this movie scares the living crap out of me. I'm actually very nervous. I'm like nervous in my throat.
Oh no!
I think I watched it when I was a kid.
Why?
My dad let me watch a lot of really scary movies. It's all coming back to me like how scary this movie is, so.
Okay. Well,
Breathing through it.
The Exorcist is a 1973 film directed by William Friedkin. It also still scares me. It's one of those few films that I was sure I would never watch again. Here we are, because it's Halloween on Postmortem, and if everyone else has to watch scary films, then I should have to too.
I'm already sweating.
I'm just so nervous.
I actually woke up last night in the middle of the night and thought, oh my god, we're gonna be watching this movie tomorrow because like so many of the moments came back to me and I was like, oh Lord, I have to like completely prepare myself to watch this.
So we're leaving the lights on when we watch The Exorcist?
Yes, we are.
Cool, great. Well, you guys enjoyed The Exorcist. We won't.
That's what we're doing tonight. Two hot girls out on a Saturday night watching the movie.
Yeah! Exorcist. Oh no.
Somewhere between science and superstition, there is another world. The world of darkness. Nobody expected it.
All right, well, let's see what the...
Nobody believed it. And nothing could stop it.
There are no experts. You probably know as much about possession as most priests. Look, your daughter doesn't say she's a demon. She says she's the devil himself.
I'm telling you that that thing upstairs isn't my daughter. Now, I want you to tell me that you know for a fact that there's nothing wrong with my daughter except in her mind. You tell me you know for a fact that an exorcism wouldn't do any good. You tell me that!
The one hope. The only hope. The Exorcist.
So we just watched The Exorcist. We got some things to say. How you feeling?
I'm a little scared.
So you won't be sleeping?
Probably not. I have to sleep alone tonight.
Yeah.
Every little noise is gonna scare the shit out of me. So first of all, I'd like to say, I think if any movie starts with an archaeological site, it's just probably not a good sign.
I don't think that's fair. My opinion... Alright. My opinion with this actually was, sure, they like lured me in with archaeological promises, I just have a hard time staying away, I guess is what I'm saying. And I like archaeology, so it bums me out that this movie had to start with archaeology to be like,
But no.
No, just the devil.
Yeah. I think one of my favorite lines in the movie is, "Hey Carl, can you check the attic? We have some rats." There was no rats. There was something much more evil in the attic than just rats. It was a devil!
Just the devil in the attic. Making noises.
I feel like I'm packing up and I'm moving because whatever that is definitely not a rat. It's way larger than us and we should just pack our bags and move. Kate's best line was when Ellen Burstyn's character said, "I'm gonna walk home tonight." And Kate said,
No actor ever. Especially not of like her apparent caliber would ever be like, "It's okay, driver. I've got the leisure time to just walk home after my long day on set."
right, exactly. And she just happened to be shooting within walking distance of her home. I don't even know. It was the 70s. Blame it on the 70s. Speaking of the 70s.
Lots of things about it were untraditional too for the 70s. It's a single mom who's very successful. She's also in the public eye, which I think is interesting they didn't really touch on. Mm-hmm. You know, like at no point did paparazzi be like, "Hey, is your daughter possessed?"
Why did Ellen Bernstein's character, after hearing those fucking creepy noises up in the attic, go up there, even when the light didn't work, decided to light a candle and wander her short little ass upstairs by herself?
With clear trepidation.
Ellen, no! Don't do it, girl! Get back here!
There's no lights, what are you doing?
Girl, you're gonna die! So...
Feminism.
Thanks, Gloria Steinem.
Oh.
If you were having a dinner party and you were hanging around your piano,
which I have.
How would you feel if your daughter came downstairs and like told everybody they were going to die and then peed on the floor?
Oh, I would. I know that my first reaction would be to just be mad. I'd be like, "The fucking," and then I would be concerned. I'd be like, "This something's up."
Yeah, the 70s, man. I know why this is scary for me is A, my dad let me watch these kind of films like Texas Chainsaw Massacre and like, I know, which is a whole nother issue. Like, I seriously need some therapy. And then second is because being raised Catholic, this could happen theoretically. A kid could become totally possessed, which they never really explained how that connected. I don't know.
And like,
blame it on the 70s. Am I right?
Yeah. Yes. You are.
So how do you feel about Reagan and the scene with the crucifix and she does this?
I hate that.
The power of Christ compels you! Holy water. Holy water. Slash on her skin. Slash. And she was like, rah, rah, rah. It was awful. Just awful. So anyway.
So this was one of the first horror films that I watched deliberately. I think I was like 13, maybe. We're gonna have a horror movie night. We're gonna rent like the 5 scariest horror films we can. We're gonna watch them overnight. And Exorcist was the first one we watched, and it stuck with me. And those flash frames are horrible.
This was like groundbreaking for the time. I'm having a hard time speaking. Obviously the wine worked. I don't even know what I'm trying to say at this point. But yes, it was a big deal to have a child who was being possessed by a demon to consecrate herself and her body and to say the things that she would say. It was like really like horrifying and also very hard for audiences to watch at the time. It still is hard to watch.
Yeah.
If that were me, I probably would be like a bit disoriented and like real vomit opposed to pea soup. Ugh.
Just the color was so vibrant. It's like chroma key green.
So what do we take away from this movie? 70s, women's lib, be a good Catholic, and if there's rats in the attic, you should move. What's your list?
Oh, I don't think I can top it though. Okay, yeah, get some sage, Get a young priest and an old priest. Don't have kids.
Oh!
Well, thank you for watching. This post-mortem and also Exorcist.
She meant to say post-mortem.
I meant to say a lot of things.
I won't be watching this movie for a very long time. Probably ever again.
You did your job, Exorcist. You were good and scary and horrible, and thank you for your time.